Pookies and Dookies of the week. Probably mainly college football here.
Hand up. Did not watch college football Saturday. Was not able to.
All right, so not much ball watching from Alex. That's okay. I'll throw it to you, Evan. Do you want to have the first Pookie or Dookie of the entire
one
year?
Of the week
not
one.
Avery Johnson. Sorry. That's a foul.
I have a Dookie, though.
Okay. Go, Alex.
No.
My Dookie is
Avery Johnson,
the starting quarterback for the Iowa Hawkeyes. Mark Gronowski, is that his name?
They won.
Yeah.
He threw 8 passes for 40 yards, but they dominated.
He passed for 44 yards.
Alex, look
You're
at Iowa's rushing
watcher.
stats.
Dookie.
He had a rushing touchdown.
And
he ran
also,
power on the goal line.
Got 2
Who's the other quarterback Evan likes that sucks?
That was a big test for him this week. Iowa State.
Yeah, I was winning that game, so they're going to bamboozle you.
Minnesota's quarterback?
Jake Lindsey.
Redshirt freshman.
Also bad.
Alex, did you see the interception that he threw?
Yeah.
Alex's box score watching.
I watched Thursday.
Did you actually see?
They did play that.
Yes, I saw it. It kicked off the dude's foot. And then
it was crazy.
Tight end falls over. He chucks it over to him. It's the dude's
foot. I was really just trolling you at that.
Pookie of the week. Potential dark horse Heisman. Get your money in now.
Lagway.
Friend, listener, avid listener of the podcast, has them winning the ACC. I have them in the playoff. Haynes King, Georgia Tech quarterback, going into
28 years old.
Well, he's good. Doesn't throw the ball, but he runs it.
How about their punt returner? What was that jersey? That was crazy.
That was like you can't have the same number on the field, so it's like over big, so it just fits on over their helmet, over their jersey.
Alex, did you see that jersey?
No.
You didn't?
I was on a plane at that point.
I got you.
He had 2 touchdowns, possibly 3 touchdowns, I think, against Colorado on the prime time. ESPN against Colorado.
Oh, my God.
That's the jersey he wore. He returned punts wearing that.
He cribbed a kick like that? Or
no. Evan was talking about Haynes King touchdowns. This kid got tackled right away, and their coach in a press conference said, "You'll never see that jersey again."
Yeah, because look how easy it is to grab.
Insane. That's college football, baby. So he just put that on over his helmet.
Though.
That's so good. All right, my Pookie. Maybe not necessarily him, but I'm going to give it to him because he's the head coach of the team. Brian Kelly, Tigers. They can't win the first game of the season ever, but they finally did it. And I even liked that
should have got a 15-yard penalty. He ran into the ref. That's a flag.
Oh, he did get taken out by the ref.
That's a flag. He can't be in the white zone. That is for the refs. That's a flag. That's a 15-yard penalty. Potentially dangerous on the ref's life.
Did you see it live? Were you like, oh my God?
I didn't know it happened live because you're kind of locked up. But shout out LSU fans. They still want Brian Kelly fired.
They do.
Really?
They wanted Brian Kelly fired before the game. After the game, all Clemson fans wanted Dabo fired. I swear to God.
We're so back. Although I think they like him now after he shot back at Dabo in the press conference this week. I don't know if you guys saw that, but Dabo
the grading system or whatever.
It's a final. Yeah, it's like a final exam in week 1. They got a 65. We got a 58. And then Brian Kelly says, I don't know if he watched the second half or he's just terrible at grading because we played a lot better than them. And I was like, holy shit. We are not holding back here in week 1. So Pookie for him, he got off his back. My Dookie, other end of the conference, I'm going to say Alabama football as a whole. I know we don't like to overreact after week 1, even though everyone does.
The country's overreacting to Alabama right now.
They just look like they don't care a lot of the times. And I might be an old man yelling at clouds here. I might be becoming like our fathers, where I saw becoming like our fathers. I saw the clips of it was Caden Proctor and other guys on their team warming up, holding their phone in their hand with their beats on. And I'm not against wearing your own beats before the game, but there was something weird to me as old man yells at clouds. I was like, why do they need their phone in their hand? I understand the music selection, but like if you're warming up for there was a old man yells at cloud reply in the comments that I was like, damn, I actually kind of agree with that. They're like, if you can't just walk into an opposing stadium and have people there heckling you as you warm up and listen to like the stadium speakers and you need your phone in your hand playing your music to get ready for your game, you might be mentally soft. And I was like, I kind of agree with that. I don't know.
Yeah, but
Something
like
about that whole thing.
99% of students or kids do that.
I know. It's just weird. Maybe it's a generational thing. I'm starting to feel like you,
Alabama
Alex.
thing. It's not an
Like when we
Alabama
went out to the Tecumseh High School, whatever they were playing on speakers was good enough for me.
I agree with you, but also these kids nowadays grow up with a phone in their mouth, basically.
Right. But they're probably checking freaking Snapchat in between changing songs before they warm up. And I'm like, there's no place for that in Nick Saban's Alabama. This Alabama football is not what
Why do you think Nick Saban's left?
Because he loves Pat McAfee.
No.
Because he hates NFL.
Because he hates all of us.
He hates that he's not the only one paying people anymore.
He hates all of it.
Well, that's a dookie. What else?
Pookie.
What else?
Miami. The University of Miami, Florida. Pookie.
Oh, great, Alex. Everyone says this every single year.
I like when they're good. I
It's
like
better
when that place is
they're good.
rocking.
It's better for college football.
I would agree.
It's a good win.
Was there any other big ones?
We were kind of joking about it.
Chapel Hill.
Dookie.
Oh, Chapel Hill.
Chapel Bill
PTA.
Dookie. Yeah.
Chapel dead.
Hunter and I were joking about it, about the Atlanta games. I don't know, the Aflac, they called it. It used to be the Chick-fil-A Kickoff Classic or whatever. Growing up, now it's whatever the Aflac. They had back-to-back games. They had Syracuse and Tennessee, then you had South Carolina and Virginia Tech, just two games that nobody cares about, but they're trying to hype it up on ESPN networks. I say Dookie there. We need better opponents.
Dookie neutral site games. Play on campus.
Play on campus, 100%.
Imagine if Clemson LSU was at, imagine that was at Mercedes-Benz. Would have lost a lot of juice.
Yeah. Play on campus. Oh, there you go, Grant. I like that. Play on campus.
LSU, USC
Pookie,
played
South Carolina. Will probably be a playoff team.
You like what you saw?
I like what I saw.
But they have like a running back quarterback. That goes against everything you believe in.
Well, he's not, because he's actually like 6'6". He's not 6 foot.
He's like QB power.
I need a QB power, Grant, and he can run QB power, not speed zone to the outside.
The football podcast I listened to said they were not impressed with South Carolina, and then they were kind of,
What show?
Their offensive, yes, but
outside
overall,
of this is the only thing you consume?
I don't listen to this show.
Overall, with week one talent on the team, I think they're going to be a problem in the SEC going forward for this year.
They were a problem last year.
Should make the playoffs. They almost made the playoffs last year with 4 losses. So,
I don't know what their schedule looks like. But.
I don't want to give this man a Pookie, so I'm not going to say Matt Patricia. I'm more just going to say Dookie Arch Manning's performance as a whole.
I would like to say a Pookie on Matt Patricia for how well he did. Did you see the splits of like what they did to Arch? Of like zone coverages, blitz coverage, man coverage?
I don't want to give him credit, but it sounds like you're about to.
They blitzed 4 times. Completely opposite of what he did at the Lions.
He can't be good in college.
They just wanted to make Arch throw.
Arch threw some bad balls.
I watched every throw of Arch Manning Sunday morning.
Really? Ball nowhere.
First
bad fundamentals.
2.5 quarters. Dog shit.
Bad fundamentals, bad play calling, but they said the zones were just, it's also one of the better defenses in.
Did make some very nice throws too at the end, which I guess it did matter.
Yeah,
but
I'm saying just his performance. I don't think he's that day.
Dead.
No.
Like everyone's like, oh yeah, he sucks. He's not going to be good. Blah blah blah. No,
hell no.
I'm not ready to go to that.
He's not going to be bad.
He has all the talents. Like still, you just got to clean up his mechanics.
Also, Dookie is people, especially guys as smart as Steve Sarkisian, trying to do the tush push with personnel that's not built to do the tush push. That is kind of seeping into college football, where they did that twice. They did it to start the game on 4th down around midfield, and I don't even know if they got it, but they got the benefit of the doubt on a spot. Yeah. And then they tried doing it at the goal line. I mean, they got to get some flack because they had 2 drives inside the 10 that got no points. Any other team does that in the country, and you're ripping the play caller.
Oh so he deserves
some.
Do we
think
that?
What? Huh?
I'm looking at South Carolina's schedule.
Oh,
do we think Ohio State's offense is a dookie? Because
no,
they were statistically the worst Power 4 offense in the country last week.
Okay,
no,
Jeremiah
I think
Smith
those are 2 of the best defenses
drops,
in the country.
Had 4 drops, and also first game, and every person plays the game of how it's like going. Okay, Ohio State was in a
I don't
defensive
think
rush match. You're not
their offense is
risking
gonna
Julian
suck, by the
Sayin doing anything to hurt your team. You're not doing anything on the offense to hurt your team. College doesn't
We
have a
still think
preseason,
Texas
so-
is a good team.
Yes. Texas will be in the playoffs.
I would have to go line by line the schedule, but I
A&M
tend to agree.
people at work were like, Texas is terrible. They suck. Like, our offense is so bad.
Dude, their team was like losing to UTSA for a second.
Correct.
Their team gave a lot of points to UTSA, and I took notice of that.
Correct. It was a
monitoring
dogfight. I monitored it. And I
Okay,
was
so
like,
I have a little
Like, we're not going to badmouth Texas played Ohio State.
insight. I think the Texas A&M Florida game that we're going to in October, on October 11th.
Game of the year?
Nope, is going to be a 3:30 game.
2:30 here, Evan.
2:30.
What's your pitch? What's your
My
pitch for
pitches?
that?
Alex, South Carolina State versus South Carolina next week. Who wins that one?
South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Vanderbilt versus South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Where's the game?
At
Shut
South
up.
Carolina.
Vanderbilt's going to have one upset again. But yeah, South Carolina.
South Carolina at Missouri.
South Carolina. I don't believe in Bob
Kentucky
Rabiola.
They could lose
at
that game.
South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Win.
Kentucky's the worst team in the SEC.
Yeah, they
South
suck.
Carolina is 4-0 going into Death Valley on October
Ooh.
11th in a top 10 matchup.
But what if Florida beats LSU in a couple weeks?
Have you
They
seen
will.
Florida's schedule?
Yeah, it's the worst in the
Yeah,
country.
but they're really good.
like, in terms of tough.
Tough.
Especially now that Miami and Florida State
Wisconsin,
are good.
that's the hardest.
No, Florida's is worse.
No, Florida State.
100%.
Florida's is 10 times harder.
Florida's is actually insane.
Wisconsin is pretty bad.
No.
I don't know if I want to fully pull up both of them and just
You should look at
derail us,
Wisconsin.
but you should look up
You
Florida.
should look up. I'll give you Florida's.
I'll look up Florida's, but you should look up Wisconsin's.
I have Florida's right here.
Well, Alabama's not good anymore, so that game doesn't count.
Yeah, they're still good. Okay,
No, but
let's not overreact to week one.
I would take Wisconsin's in a heartbeat if we're comparing the two.
LSU, Miami, Texas, A&M, all in a row?
And Texas and
And they have
No.
South Florida, who just destroyed
Georgia.
Boise State.
yeah, and Florida this week. And then Florida State to cap it off. They just have Mississippi State as a bye
They have
week.
2 guaranteed wins, Kentucky and Mississippi State on their schedule.
And every other game's like top 15 game in the country.
Florida State to finish. Wow. Unbelievable. That schedule's... You can't fire their coach.
No, that's not
You
right.
can't get through that. You can't get through that.
Yeah.